To defeat hydrotulpa is pretty straightforward. Your job is to keep hydrotulpa from entering giant state while beating it to death. The good news is hydrotulpa doesn't have multiple phases or states like some other world boss such as hypostasis. Also, hydrotulpa is permanently infused with hydro, so don't use hydro character for obvious reason, and also you might avoid to use animal mains because the swirl attack will be wasted. In the beginning of battle, hydrotulpa will start as a normal sized tulpa, but will summon minions every 12.5 seconds. If you left these minions alive, the hydrotulpa will become a big tulpa, which is essentially a tulpa in steroid. It has a bigger damage and a bigger area of effect as well, so if you just started, I will recommend you to always defeat every minion whenever they spawn. Now, to defeat the minion, it's quite simple. These numbers means how many times you should inflict the minion with the respective elemental reaction. Looking at the table, cryo and dendro are the best element to use, since we only need to apply the elemental reaction once. Kaya or COLLEI are some fantastic free-to-play option to one-hit these little troublemakers. Weirdly, BENNET can also one-shot minion despite the needs of 2 ticks damage required. Or you can also use Geo-Traveler because they can also one-shot the minions, so it's quite free-to-play friendly. So what is the best team that should I pick to fight the hydrotulpa? Well, that leaves you with many choice, but the safest option is to use a ranged character. FISCHL is a great choice for taking on this world boss. I also use BENNET for buffs, Traveler for shield, and COLLEI to insta-kill the minions. So, why do we use ranged character? It's because hydrotulpa will frequently attack you either using his fist, water hammer, or sword. Now, if you're a beginner, you might yet to build your characters to last. So, keeping distance between your character and hydrotulpa will minimize the risk of your character get punched to death. Still, it will sometimes throw a spear at you, but unless he already become a big tulpa, it can easily be avoided by dodging the attack. Now, if you somehow get hydrotulpa into its giant states like what I did here, please leave it be. Don't bother to attack because in its enhanced state, it has a bigger defense than it normally has, so let it do its thing. Just focus on dodging the attack, and then after it shrinks back to normal, well, that's when you strike back. The strategy to beat hydrotulpa is pretty simple. First, use your main DPS to damage the hydrotulpa whenever you have the chance. Then, if those petty minions showed up, switch to your COLLEI or your chosen character to instantly vaporize them. Then, you can switch back to your main character and do this in repeat. One thing that you'll need to pay attention to is when you see the tulpa is starting to grow and doing this, it's best to you just move away and run for your life. Those last 3 heavy drops can pack a punch that, well, might one-hit you if your character is not well built. I think that's all you need to know about how to beat the hydrotulpa. So to summary, avoid using hydro and animal characters. They are irrelevant in this one. Cryo or dendro can easily take down the minions. If you like to play safe or have a fragile characters, ranged attack is always an option. And lastly, if the hydrotulpa become bigger, stop the offense and switch to defense. Alright, I hope this video helps you. Leave a like if it does and subscribe to me as well. Stay safe and good luck.